Eleanor Carter, known as Elle, is a bright but poor young fire mystic from downtown Detroit. Her family lives in subsidized housing, and every extra dollar goes toward bills. Elle has always dreamed of escaping poverty through education, but her future depends on one thing: a full scholarship to Somerville Technical College, an elite mystic school in Sweden. At the beginning of the story, Elle receives the letter that will decide her future. Surrounded by her loving parents and her older brother Jed, she nervously waits as her mother opens it. When they read that she has won a full scholarship, Elle is overwhelmed with joy. The scholarship covers tuition, room, board, books, food, a laptop, and school supplies. For Elle, this is not just a college acceptance, it is her chance to lift her family out of poverty and become someone powerful. Just when Elle worries about affording travel to Sweden, Jed reveals his own life-changing news. He has accepted a job as a detective with the Mystic Police Force in Höga, Sweden. His new department is sending a private jet, and Elle can travel with him. The family celebrates with champagne, but the happiness is bittersweet. Elle and Jed are both leaving home at the same time, and their parents struggle with the thought of saying goodbye to both children at once. After an emotional farewell, Elle and Jed fly to Sweden. On the way, they talk about their fears and hopes. Jed worries about whether he will be good enough for his new detective position, while Elle reassures him that his experience in Detroit has prepared him. When they arrive, Jed drives Elle to Somerville. He reminds her how to stay safe and makes sure she knows how to reach him if she ever needs help. At the dorm, Elle has her first intense encounter with a mysterious young man. He is tall, muscular, handsome, and impossible to ignore. When their eyes meet, Elle feels an instant physical pull, almost like her body recognizes him before her mind can understand why. But before they can speak, a beautiful blonde girl appears and pulls him away. Elle assumes he is already involved with someone else and tries to dismiss the strange reaction. Elle moves into her room and meets her roommate, Amelia, who goes by Leah. Leah is friendly, outgoing, and curious. She quickly learns that Elle is a scholarship student and specializes in fire magic, while Leah studies water magic. That night, Elle tries to sleep, but she cannot stop thinking about the man from the entrance. The next day begins Elle's first day of classes, and the drama starts immediately. In Intro to Elemental Magic, Elle sees Aaron, her cheating ex-boyfriend. Aaron betrayed her with her best friend and several others, destroying her old friend group. Elle is furious and confused about why someone like Aaron, who lacks real talent, is attending such an elite school. Leah supports Elle instantly, refusing to entertain him once she learns what he did. Elle's next class is Dragonborn History, a subject she has always wanted to study. Unfortunately, Aaron follows her there and tries to force his way back into her life. He grabs her arm and tries to intimidate her, but before the situation escalates, the mysterious man from the dorm sits beside her with his friend, blocking Aaron from joining her table. Elle learns his name is Daemon, and his friend is Corey. Daemon immediately shows interest in Elle. He notices she is not connected to the school's social media and asks for her account. Elle admits she has no social media and no cell phone because her family cannot afford one. At first, Daemon thinks she is lying to avoid him, but she insists it is true. His attitude shifts, and he teasingly says he will have to take care of that. Elle is embarrassed by how strongly she reacts to him, especially when he calls her little nicknames and touches her hand. In class, the professor assigns a major group project. Elle, Daemon, and Corey are now partners for the entire year. Elle immediately creates an outline and wants to schedule library meetings, revealing how serious she is about academics. Daemon teases her for being a nerd and insists they meet at his place instead. During lunch, Elle tells Leah about Daemon. Leah warns her that Daemon has a reputation as a player and is known for hooking up with many mystic girls. Elle decides she needs to be careful. She has already been hurt once by Aaron and does not want to fall for another charming man who will use her. However, avoiding Daemon becomes impossible. In Intro to Fire, Elle discovers that Daemon is not just handsome and rich. He is incredibly powerful. When the teacher asks them to demonstrate fire magic, Elle performs advanced spells with spoken incantations. Daemon casually repeats them without speaking, revealing a rare level of power. He even creates a massive flaming sword, something Elle cannot do. Elle impresses him with a harmless fire shower spell that he cannot copy, and their competition ends in a tie after they accidentally trigger the fire alarms. Their connection deepens, but so does Elle's confusion. Daemon keeps helping her when Aaron bothers her, yet Ashley, the blonde girl from the first night, constantly hangs around him. Elle dislikes seeing Ashley touch him and hates how jealous she feels. After class, Daemon invites Elle to dinner at his place to work on their project. She agrees, but when he brings her to a huge mansion on campus, filled with servants and chefs, she realizes he is far wealthier than she imagined. Over dinner, Daemon and Corey ask about her life. Elle explains that she comes from Detroit, has little money, and wants to become a fire master and spell innovator, so she can give her parents a better life. But instead of focusing on the project, Daemon asks Elle to be his date to a party the next night. Elle refuses. She is at Somerville to study, not party or get distracted by a rich playboy. Still, Daemon's touch makes her feel calm and drawn to him, and she notices a red flash in his eyes. Disturbed by her own reaction, she leaves before she makes a decision she might regret. Back in the dorm, Leah pushes Elle to give Daemon a chance. When Leah checks Daemon's old dating profiles, they all seem to have disappeared, suggesting he may actually be changing. Elle still refuses to go. But the next morning, she discovers Leah secretly emailed Daemon from her laptop, pretending Elle agreed to attend the party, as long as Leah could come. Embarrassed and angry, Elle gives in. That night, Leah dresses Elle in a tight red party dress and heels, transforming her from a serious scholarship student into someone stunning. At Daemon's mansion, they skip the long line because Elle is on the guest list. The party is luxurious, filled with music, drinks, servers, and hundreds of mystics. Then Elle sees Daemon on the dance floor, grinding with another girl. Instantly, rage burns through her. Her jealousy is intense and unfamiliar, and her fire magic rises dangerously close to the surface. Elle clenches her fists, fighting to keep control before she humiliates herself or hurts someone. Leah quickly pulls her to the bar, trying to calm her down with drinks. The episode ends with Elle shaken by emotions she does not understand. She came to Somerville to study, escape poverty, and rebuild her life. But between her cheating ex, Daemon's mysterious power, Ashley's jealousy, and Elle's uncontrollable reaction to seeing Daemon with another girl, her new life is already spiraling into dangerous territory.